Right, good morning everyone. So this is Roberto Dumapig Almiron and I'm your PE teacher for today. So this time, our topic about demonstrations, proper etiquette and safety in the use of facilities and equipment. So this topic is intended for quarter 4, week 2. Sport injury prevention and management. According to Elizabeth King 2019, whether you play sports for competitions or fitness, you don't want to be sidelined with an injury. Time away from the games or in the forced inactivity is something we all want to avoid. While it is impossible to prevent every injury, the American Academy of the Orthopedic Surgeons says research suggests that injury rates to be reduced by 25% if athletes took appropriate prevention actions. King suggested to use the general rules for injury prevention no matter what sport you play. First is to be in a proper physical condition to play. Second is know and avoid by the rules of this sport. Third one, wear appropriate protective gear and equipment. Number 4 is rest. Number 5, always warm up before playing. 6.1 is avoid playing when very tired or in pain. Sport injury management. Sport injury management is the management of the specific injury to allow an individual to return or continue their chosen sports without damaging or compromising their body. Managing sports injury correct is important and can be helped to minimize damage to a muscle, tendon, ligaments, and a joint. Hence, increase the chance of full recovery. First aid and techniques to injuries. Explains that the first 24 to 48 hours after sustaining a soft tissue injury is crucial in ensuring the best outcome for healing. As a general rule, management for more acute or soft tissue injuries is simple as remembering whose simple acronyms the rise and the harm. The website suggests to follow the RISE procedure. So the RISE procedure, R stands for rest, I stands for iced, C stands for compressions, E stands for elevations, and R stands for refer. So rest. Initially, the objective for healing in any soft tissue injury is to minimize swelling and bleeding. Reducing movements and in some cases immobilizing the injured area is one of the simplest methods to reduce further injuries and promote healing. Second is ice. Cooling in the injured area serves to slow down tissue's metabolism. Next one is compressions. Compressing the injured area can have direct effect on swelling. Elevations. Elevating the injured area will also serve to reduce the collections of fluid to the area by limiting the effect of gravity. Refer. While research helped promote healing in the early stage of injury to get the right diagnosis, you need to see an appropriate health professional. So in the first few days of an injury, remember to avoid the harm, the heat, alcohol, and running or other excessive exercise. Lastly is massage. So heat will cause blood vessels to dilate, which in turn will increase the flow of blood to the area. Avoid the hot baths, showers, saunas, heat packs, and heat wraps. So avoid. Next one is alcohol. Alcohol can increase swellings, resulting to longer recovery. Similar to heat, alcohol has an effect of dilating blood vessels, which in turn will increase the flow of blood to the area. Okay, running or other excessive exercise, an increase in heart rate increase the flow of blood around the body. They will cause the blood to accumulate in the area faster. Take the opportunity to rest. Lastly is to massage. Massaging the area, once again, it will stimulate the flow of of the blood to the area. Avoid massage in the initial stage of the injury. So that's all for today, and if you have questions or clarifications, you may comment down below on the comment box sections, or you may browse in this link for more further information and updates. So once again, this is Roberto Dumapi Ganyaron, and I am your PE teacher for today, and I hope you learned something from the presentations that I presented to you. So that's all for today, and then stay home, stay safe, and goodbye everyone, and I love you all.